Hello YouTube, welcome to Performance Reviews, where we give you the review from the technician's point of view. And today, MooSoo, or MooSoo, or however it's pronounced, decided to send me a vacuum cleaner. Now those of you in the UK might recognize this. It's sold under the Hoover name over there, which I found kind of interesting. But they're more known for their cordless machines. We've seen them send their machines to a few shills around the internet. So they sent me a random email asking if they could send me one, and I of course said, hell, why not? But don't expect any favors from me, being a bagless vacuum. Probably what's not great quality, being out of China, and you know, this is really to compete with the Dirt Devil, the Bissell, some of the Hoovers. I would say most of the Hoovers are probably going to be better than this. But let's pull it out of the box and see what we think. And if you're not familiar with the channel, I am a seasoned vacuum technician, so that's kind of where some of these opinions are coming from. Well, as always, the Chinese have done a great job at making the outer box look good and modern. And that's something I really appreciate with really any foreign product brand, is they usually make the box look a lot better than some of these other companies. I'm not going to name any names, but there are some companies that have some truly horrendous packaging. All right, well, we got a piece of cardboard there. See what's in here. We got a big woof of plastic in there. Yeah, we got the handle, the MooSoo logo, and then oh gosh, they've given us a screwdriver, but they've also given us a very big Phillips or flathead. This would not work in this screw, so I hope the screwdriver is for something else. They've given us a tool to clean the brush roller, which is kind of a cool thought on there. Oh, that was a piece of paper from China. Appears to be what's in the box. This machine has a very early 2000s vibe to it. Now, if you're curious what was in the box, here it was. So yeah, nothing special here, but that's what we have. Well, let's go ahead and assemble it. And the first thing you need to do is get yourself a real screwdriver. The included one, well, I'm not sure what the hell that's going to do with that, but throw that away. Use it for something else. All right, there we go. Another thing I noticed is that the electrical cord came to me really stressed and bent right here at the strain relief. Kind of causation of problem. Ooh, it's got kind of a strange plasticky feel to the electrical cord. Not unlike something like a Dyson would have. Feels almost cheaper. Yeah, not confidence inspiring. Don't leave that plugged in overnight. This is one of the oddest things I've seen on a vacuum cleaner. There's no cord clip anywhere on here for some reason. So when you're winding this cord up, you then have nowhere to put it. So you have to tuck it in or stress the cord somehow to try to do that. Again, that's not great for the cord or the vacuum cleaner. Well, with all that put together, man, this gives me 90s vibes. There's a button here. Yep. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we have a big cartridge filter. Man, that's going to be hard to find. I hope, okay. There's a screen outside this cartridge filter, which should come off somehow. Yeah, there we go. So you'll need to wash the screen probably after every use and then tap out the filter outside. Again, why in 2021 you would bring a bagless vacuum to market is always kind of strange to me. Now there is a little device on here to keep you from trying to use this without the filter in place, but you have to manhandle it out of the way to get the filter to lock in. So not the easiest maintenance. Now you have a bottom empty dirt cup, but like I said, you'll need to clean this shroud every use. Curious. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So there is no exhaust filter other than this, which is maybe going to catch the carbons. Maybe. That's a real shame. Yeah, I would guess if you're using this for a prolonged period of time, you would want an N95 mask or some sort of particulate filter. Well, the bottom machine's very basic. Nothing to write home with. Let's test the working vacuum. Well, we're getting about mid-30s on working vacuum, which is more than I thought we would get. And we're getting about 79 inches sealed, 75 inches sealed. Way more than I thought we would get for something like this. Of course, those numbers will go down immediately as this cup starts to fill. And we know from history that this sort of lacus cyclone design, this big cup style filter, really does diminish power pretty fast. This is really one of the few instances where I'll ever talk about a vacuum losing its suction. Now, something that frustrates me, it's not standard 1.25 inch, it's not standard 34 millimeters. They use their own custom fitting on here, though they used 1.25 inch hosing, which is why I was able to use this as the adapter and kind of make it work. There's no real reason for that, and we have enough fittings on the market that if you're making a product like this in China from the beginning, why wouldn't you use one of the standard available fittings? It doesn't make much sense. You're not going to be able to adapt anything to this. And the whole machine kind of feels cheap, and it smells cheap too, because it smells like whatever kind of plastic. I will wash my hands before eating food with this one. I'd be very surprised if there weren't leftovers of other things in the plastic. This is the standard performance reviews pickup test. We have fresh pet hair, cat litter, flour, and breakfast cereal. Now this machine does have a height adjustment, which is a good feature. I've already adjusted it properly. Let's see how it does on this mess. And again, if you're not familiar, we are using a studio mic, so you're going to hear the real sound of the machine as you would hear it if you were using it. So headphones warning on this one. Well, as you can see, it's snow plowed a little bit of cat litter. Not cat litter. Snow plowed some breakfast cereal right here, left some pet hair. You can see right where the belt contacts the brush roller, because there's a small clean path here, and then there's where the belt didn't suck up. That's a design flaw. You can see the flour embedded in the carpet right here, which is really bad. What that means is that this machine doesn't clean well enough to deep clean your carpet. So it's essentially not being a vacuum cleaner at this point. Yeah, there's cat litter in the carpet. A little bit of fluff, not much. So this is what we would call a surface cleaner. Again, this machine's not on the Carpet and Rug Institute's list. Here's why. The manufacturer probably knows it cleans like this and brought it to market anyways. All right, well, it's 23 degrees outside and it's freezing. We had a snow last night. It's actually warmed up. Last night it was about 17. So why you'd want to have to go outside to do that in a snowstorm, I'm not sure. And now we have to clean out the rest of this. Maybe, which is hard to do with gloves on, because, you know. And then, like I said in the intro video, in the beginning, you were going to have to clean the shroud every time. And you can see just a little bit from the pickup test, a little bit of vacuuming we did for this video, which is all on camera. You've seen all the vacuuming we've done. The shroud's full of stuff. We have to clean that off. So that's a real hassle. We might bring that inside and do it with a vacuum cleaner. This is really disappointing. Show on the channel machines that are not of good quality because I want to show good stuff. But somebody at MooSoo's marketing department wanted to send me this, so I said okay. I explained that it's probably not going to get a good review. They sent it to me anyways. So yeah, I don't recommend this machine at all. It's big thumbs down. I'm only going to be doing this unboxing. I don't see any reason to go forward and do a review and slam them more. I don't see any good reasoning for that. So with all that being said, buy something else in this category. There's performancereviews.com, which is our new website, where I explain what options are best available, and I link to a lot of videos that are kind of lost or hard to find on YouTube now with their new algorithm. Give this video a thumbs up, hit that bell notification so you know when we post new videos. Twice a week we do post new videos. And if you really like what we're doing, check out the behind the scenes content and the early content available on Patreon, and have yourself a wonderful day.